Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Patience. Today we are going to be making this beautiful shirt maxi dress using a plain fabric and a tulle. Before we get started, kindly click the subscribe button. If you have done that, let's get into it. I'll be using this 2 yards of crepe fabric and I'll be using this 10 yards of tulle. So from the folded edge, I marked ½ inch for sewing allowance. I'll be attaching the button stand after I joined the tulle on the lower part of the dress. So I've gone ahead to mark this line, that is my shoulder line. Now I'll mark half of my shoulder width, which is 8 inches. I'll be adding ½ inch for sewing allowance. So I'm starting my measurements from this ½ inch. So I'll mark 8.5 inches. And for the width of the neck, I'll mark 3 inches. Now on this 8.5 inches, I'll come down by 1 inch and slant the shoulder. I'll mark 1 inch for the depth of the neck, that is for the back piece, and for the front piece I'll mark 3 inches. Now I'll mark half of my armhole, which is 8 inches. I'll mark my shoulder to bust point, which is 10.5 inches. And my shoulder to waist, which is 17 inches, and I'll add ½ inch for sewing allowance, that is 17.5 inches. Now I'll bring the shoulder measurement to the chest line and connect the points. And I'll mark the midpoint of this line, which is 4 inches. On the 4 inches for the back armhole, I'll mark ½ inch, and for the front armhole, I'll go in by 3/4 inch. And I'll curve the back armhole and the front armhole. Now for the circumference measurement, quarter of my bust circumference is 10.5 inches. So I'll add 1 inch for ease, that is 11.5 inches. Starting from this line, I'll mark 11.5 inches, and I'll add ½ inch for sewing allowance, that is 12 inches. I'll also mark the 12 inches on the bust line. Now on the waistline, I'll mark quarter of my waist circumference, which is 9 inches. I'll be adding ½ inch for ease, that is 9.5 inches, and ½ inch for sewing allowance, that is 10 inches. And I'll add ½ inch on the shoulder line for sewing allowance. And I'll cut it out. So I'll be using this as a pattern to cut out the back piece. So I'll cut out the back neckline and the back armhole. To cut out the back piece, I'll fold in this ½ inch. I've done that. As you can see, I fold in the ½ inch on the front piece and I cut the back piece on fold. Now I am going to cut the front armhole and the front neckline. After doing that, I'll cut the midpoint of the front piece this way. So I am going to use the 1/2 inch I left earlier as sewing allowance to attach the button stand. To join the front and the back piece, I'll place good sides this way and align it, and I'll sew on the 1/2 inch for shoulder allowance, and I'll also sew on the 1/2 inch for side seam allowance. I've done that. I've joined the 1/2 inch on the shoulder and also the side seam. The total length of this dress is going to be 50 inches. So this is 17.5 inches. Remember, I added 1/2 inch for sewing allowance, so the upper part is 17 inches. Now I am going to make the first layer of the tulle 20 inches, that is 37 inches, and I'll make the second layer 13 inches, that is 50 inches. So I am going to cut out 20 inches length for the first layer of the tulle. So I've done that. This is 20 inches length and the width is 10 yards. Now I'll use the longest stitch on my sewing machine to sew on 1/2 inch all through this 10 yards, and I'll gather it. I'll make sure it is up to the waist circumference, and I'll also leave 1/2 inch for sewing allowance. So I've gone ahead to cut out the 13 inches, as you can see, and the width is also 10 yards. So I cut out another 13 inches, and I am going to join it this way to make it 20 yards. So if you want it really full, you can make it up to 30 yards. Depends on how full you want it. And I'll also use the longest stitch on my sewing machine to sew on 1/2 inch all through and gather it. I've done that, I've gathered it, and I stitched on the gathers to keep it in place, and I also left 1/2 inch on both sides, the edge for the sewing allowance for my button stand. Also on this 13 inches, I left the 1/2 inch on both sides for sewing allowance. Now I am going to join the first and the second layer, so I'll place good sides this way, and I'll align the 1/2 inch for sewing allowance. And I'm going to sew on 1/2 inch all through. I've done that. I've joined the second layer. Now I am going to attach the upper part of the dress. So I'll place good sides this way and align the 1/2 inch. Pin it down. And I'll sew round by 1/2 inch. I've done that, and I trimmed out the excess serge. I've gone ahead to cut out the button stand, and this is 3.5 inches, so I'll be using 1/2 inch to join to the dress, and I fold in the 1/2 inch, as you can see, and I folded 1 inch on this side and fold it again and iron it. If If you like, you can add an interfacing for extra support. Now I am going to place good side of the button stand on the wrong side of the dress this way, and I am going to pin it down. I'll pin it down all through, and you want to make sure the button stand is longer than the dress. And I am going to do the same thing on the other side, and I'll sew on the 1/2 inch all through. I've done that. I've attached the button stand down to the hem, as you can see, and I will just cut out the excess. I did the same thing here. And now I am going to top stitch. I've done that. So this is how it is going to be. There's no need to hem. To attach the collar, I am going to measure round the neck. This is 22.5 inches. I have a detailed video on how to draft a 2-piece shirt collar and a cut together shirt collar. I'll put the link on the description box below. So I've gone ahead to cut out the collar. Now I will notch the midpoint. And I'll also notch the midpoint of the dress, that is the center back, and I'll place good sides this way and sew by 1/4 inch. I've done that, and now I'll fold in the raw edges towards the collar this way. And I am going to top stitch, so you can top stitch from the wrong side or the good side. I've done that, and it came out really neat and beautiful. So I've gone ahead to cut out the sleeve. I have a video on how to draft a basic sleeve. I'll put the link on the description box below. Now the length of the sleeve is going to be 12.5 inches. So I cut out 10.5 inches here, and I added 1/2 inch for sewing allowance, that is 11 inches. So on the band I am going to add the 2 inches. So my elbow round is 6.5 inches, and I added extra 3 inches because I'll be making a pleat. That is 9.5 inches. So I've gone ahead to cut out the band, unfold, and this is 2.5 inches. So I'll be using 1/2 inch to join to the sleeve. Now I'll sew on the 1/2 inch for side seam. I've done that. So what I have here is 9 inches. So I'll be using the extra inches for pleats. My round elbow is 13 inches, and now I am going to mark half of the 13 inches, that is 6.5 inches. So from the good side I fold it this way, and I am going to fold it this way to mark my 6.5 inches. And I'll add 1/2 inch for sewing allowance, that is 7 inches. After doing that, I'll open it up this way and I'll fold it this way and sew on the 1/2 inch for sewing allowance. I've done that. So what I did was, after sewing on the 1/2 inch on the wrong side, I turned it back to the right side. And now I am going to attach the band to the sleeve. So as you can see, the band is my exact measurement, and I am going to pleat this excess. I'll place the band this way on the good side of the sleeve, and I'll pleat the excess and pin it down. I'll pin it down and I'll sew by 1/2 inch. I've done that. And I'm going to attach it to the dress. So I'll align the front and the back armhole, pin it down all through, and I'll sew by 1/2 inch. I've done that. I've attached the sleeve. Now I'll make the buttonhole and attach the button. I have attached the button, as you can see, and I have also made this belt. So we have come to the end of this tutorials, guys. If this was helpful, kindly give this video a thumbs up and also click on the subscribe button, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell to be updated when I upload a new video. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.